Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carmen Renee, and over here on this channel, we share everything from fashion, lifestyle to hosting, curating the life we love. I'm so excited to welcome you guys back. It has been forever, okay? We need to chat. We need to catch up because we got a lot of things to cover. Let's get into it. So I feel like I left y'all hanging. A lot of y'all were in my comments like, sis, when we gonna get the mommy makeover update? And well, I figured, why not now? Today is the official day that I drop all of the tea and share it with you guys on the highs, the lows, the pros, the cons, and everything that you need to know before you go under the knife. And for those of you that are new here, I had a mommy makeover 2 years ago. And so we're gonna talk about some real relatable tips on your mommy makeover journey. So if you don't know what I had a breast lift, a tummy tuck, a 360 lipo, and a mini BBL. I don't really call it a BBL because I already had a butt, but the doctor basically told me she didn't really do too much to my butt. She just kind of shaped it a little bit. Okay, let's just dive into things I wish I would have known and been consistent with. Okay, number one, wearing your faja. Everybody knows you get a faja right after surgery, and the doctor usually tells you to be consistent with it after a few months or so. But baby, let me tell you one thing, you need to wear that faja like pretty much forever, because your results are going to shift, right? And so a faja really helps shape you. So after I had surgery, I wore my faja for about 8 months, and then I stopped wearing it because obviously, like, you don't want to wear that all day. It's uncomfortable. But I recommend that after you have surgery, consider wearing your faja at night or during like periods when you know you're not going out or periods where you know you want to look snatched, okay? I have learned that wearing my faja now helps really reshape me and make me look even more snatched. So one tip that I would say, wear your faja consistently. Do not get complacent when wearing your faja because people will tell you, you don't need to wear your faja anymore. No, even years after, I'm seeing that wearing my faja does improve the way that my body looks, especially when I'm going out. I don't know, it feels like it like helps like push out any water if I'm feeling like super bloated or super like, you know, just have a lot of fluids in me. It helps kind of like just push all of that out. It's really just sucking you in. It's gonna help you stop. Like, it's gonna curb your appetite. It's gonna do so many different things for you. But I definitely feel on the shaping portion of it, it's really gonna help you look more sleek and put together. So my recommendation 2 years later, if I were still wearing my faja, I choose to wear it on nights when I know I'm about to go out with my girlfriends. Like, I'll wear it the night before at night and sleep in it all day. So I know that I'm going to look snatched in that evening. So definitely consider wearing it. The next tip is diet is everything, okay? During this 2-year journey, I have learned so freaking much, okay? I will say that my weight has fluctuated. It has gone back up to pre-surgery weight, all the way back to down below surgery weight. And one of the things that I will say is surgery does not change a bad habit, all right? So essentially what's gonna happen is it's not gonna stop the fat from accumulating in other areas. So understand that when you have surgery, right, if you get lipo anywhere on your body, wherever you gain weight at that the fat was not lipoed, the fat will go. Does that make sense? So like, if you never got lipoed in your arms, or if you never got lipoed in your legs or wherever, or your stomach, and you start gaining weight, that fat is gonna go in that area. Some people love it because it goes straight to your butt. And what I learned is that when I gained weight, it went to my butt. And y'all, it was like, don't get me wrong, my husband loved it, but y'all, it was a little bit too much. I was like, this is a lot. Also, it was going to my face. It made my face feel a lot rounder. It was going to my legs, my calves. Like, I just noticed that the fat was accumulating in other areas that were not lipoed, and that was not good. So diet was super important to me, and I had to change what I was doing to make sure that I was maintaining the results. So sis, I know that you're like, man, I'm about to look so snatched. baby, get on a healthy diet regimen. Like whether that is, you're working out consistently, you're eating healthy. Diet and exercise is key before surgery and after. And that was something that I had to learn the hard way. But it made sure to like really, really be consistent this last year in working out, just really hitting the gym hard, trying to do the best that I could with my diet. It ain't perfect. Like no diet is perfect, but I try to eat high protein meals, making sure that my body is well nourished so I can maintain my results. Trust me. Thank me later for this. Now, sis, listen, you gotta get in the gym. I'm sorry, I didn't want to yell at you, but you have to get in the gym, okay? One thing that I have found that has really enhanced, and I'm talking about enhanced my results, right, is being consistent in the gym. You guys, like when I tell you that has made an overall difference in my appearance, I look more sleeker, I look more toned, and I love the way my body looks now. One of my many recommendations are joining workout classes. Workout classes are the best because not only are you going to meet people on the same journey as you, maybe not from the standpoint of having surgery, but just being on a healthier journey, you're going to meet friends, you're going to build a community. And I think that that's really helpful when you're trying to stick to a habit and reach your goals. So if you had surgery and a year later, you're like, oh my God, why do I look like this? And you want to change that, definitely get into the gym. I highly recommend it. I saw tremendous results when I started going to the gym and being really consistent and developing a community there. I loved it. And I will say that my favorite classes to take at the gym are definitely any strength training classes, any conditioning classes, things that are going to allow you to get a mix of cardio and strength training, because that strength training is really going to help tone you out, okay? So like, baby, just think, when you get off that surgery table, you already, you know what you're going to look like. You know you're going to look like a baddie, right? But baby, get in that gym and it's just gonna elevate it even more. So I definitely think that finding some good workout classes to just basically help you on your journey is gonna be super crucial. Even incorporating Pilates, I found that a lot of girls who have surgery who do Pilates, their core is a lot stronger. If you have a tummy tuck, your core is pretty much gone. Okay, so like when I had a tummy tuck, I started having spasms when I did like any ab exercises, any core exercises, and I noticed that was a problem for me. But you can make your core stronger. So now my core has gotten a lot stronger. I'll throw in a Pilates class here and there. I'm not a Pilates girl yet, but I will be. But I will say for myself that definitely doing a lot of core exercises is going to help strengthen that area where the tummy tuck is weak, because they're basically like repairing all of your muscles in your body. They're doing a lot of stuff down there that I don't really know, but I'm just saying pay attention to that and know that you're going to need to do some core exercises, strength training, and conditioning, okay? Get it all in. Don't just do cardio, because cardio is just gonna make you look skinny. And it's okay if that's your goal, but like, honestly, that wasn't my goal. And so, yeah, that was my recommendation. Okay, so what am I doing now to actually maintain the results that I have, right? After this mommy makeover happened 2 years ago, here are some of my main things that I am doing. Working out consistently. I try to work out 4 to 5 times a week. I know that is a lot, but honestly, if you can get it in, just moving your body 30 minutes a day is extremely helpful when you think about it. The second thing is a high protein diet. I was doing plant-based the first 2 weeks of January and I really liked how I felt. But knowing me, I also need high protein because I do a lot of strength training. I love a good balance between the both, but a high protein diet is going to be crucial at strengthening your muscles, making you stronger, making you leaner. It's just going to make you look overall put together. And then I would definitely say wear your faja, right? Throw it on. Even if you don't want to, I'm telling you, I hate wearing my faja because It's just something that you just don't want to do. It takes a lot of time to put on. It's just uncomfortable. But honestly, the results of wearing your faja, especially if you want to look snatched the night before a party or the night before an event, it's going to be insanely good. So definitely summer 2025 is coming, ladies. Wear your faja. Wear your faja. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Wear your faja. Okay? Period. Then the last thing that I would say is definitely schedule some lymphatic drainage massages. I know that usually after surgery, that is what you are supposed to get. That's like hands down. If you are not getting lymphatic drainage massages, then you are missing out. But I stopped getting those massages probably a year later. And let me tell you this, you need them. Okay, your body is 70% water. I think they said 70%, 80% water. Do not quote me, I am not a scientist, but whatever. Your body's about 70 to 80% water. Now, if you think about it, you're carrying a lot of water, you're retaining water, and if you are not drinking a lot of water, then all of that water is filling up in you. And then if you are consuming a high sodium diet, you're becoming even more bloated. A lymphatic drainage massage is really gonna help get all of that fluid out. It's gonna really help drain all of that, below everything that is happening to your body that you don't want it to. Definitely. My recommendation, if you get massages frequently, throw in a lymphatic drainage massage maybe every 2 to 3 months and just go and get your body just nicely detoxed. I promise you, you're going to absolutely love it. Like, let's say for instance, like I'm gonna give you an example. Wear your faja for 1 week, cut out sodium, drink lots of water, eat high protein, work out, and get a lymphatic drainage massage, baby. Trust me, you're gonna look snatched. All right, so let's get into things no one actually tells you on this journey. You are never going to be 100% satisfied with your results because when you have surgery, you're literally altering your old body to be a new one. And of course, when you get a new body, the doctor is never gonna be perfect doctor, right? He or she is gonna do as good of a job to get you the results that you want. But even after you have surgery, you might be like, oh, well, I don't like how this looks, or I don't like how this looks. And you may want to make tweaks, but I would definitely say take your time in appreciating that process while maintaining the results that you have. And remember, perfection doesn't exist, right? We're altering our bodies to look a certain way, but you can't expect to be extremely perfect, okay? So just know that going in, it is a common fact that when people have surgery the first time, they are going to want to have surgery the second time because there's going to be something that they want to change. And so, like I said, your results are never going to be 100% perfect. You're never going to feel 100% satisfied with your results, but I promise you, by just appreciating what you look like right now and doing the tips that I told you, diet, exercise, high protein, drinking water, trust me, you'll love the journey, okay? So just appreciate how you look now. You're beautiful. If you want to make tweaks to yourself, go for it. That is your choice. That is your body. Would I personally ever make tweaks to myself? No, because I just want to just be really consistent in the gym and just allow my body to develop, as it is right now. Okay, so let's talk about some of the doctor realities, right? Was my doctor perfect? No, but she was good and I have no complaints. And honestly, I love my results. I would say that she was an amazing, reputable doctor that really helped get me and sculpt me the way that I wanted to be sculpted. I didn't want to look overly done, and I feel like she achieved that. So definitely when you are searching for a physician, you want to find a doctor that is reputable, well trusted, and has really amazing reviews, board certified. There are so many different factors, right? And I want to talk about choosing a doctor in the US versus choosing a doctor overseas, right? Okay, so let's just be clear. Doctors overseas can take out more versus doctors in the US, right? doctors in the US have a limit of how much fat they can take out versus doctors overseas. The regulations are a little bit different in different countries, right? So that's why you see more girls going overseas to get their bodies done, because one, is cheaper, and two, they can take out more. So it's kind of like, hey, if I'm gonna go through this process, then I'm just gonna choose to do it this way, right? I chose the US because I feel safer here. I feel like the medical practices are a little bit more better, and I feel like I could still get the results that I wanted, right? Like, trust me, in DR and Colombia, they're gonna snatch you like that. Like, and if you want that, go for it, sis. Like, I'm not telling you not to, but just know that when you do go overseas, just be intentional about who you choose. Safety is all that I tell people. Is like, this is a huge process, and you want to be as safe as possible, because going under the knife with anything that you do is dangerous. And at the end of the day, if you're not finding someone who is going to take care of you before, during, and after, then it's not worth it, sis. So whether you are going in the US or going out of the US, make a decision on the best doctor for you, and make sure that that doctor is reputable and has, great reviews, and, just has all of their backing. Like, just do your research. Do your research as much as you can. Okay, so my biggest takeaways from my 2-year mommy makeover and what I feel now. Like, these are my takeaways. Trust me. Write these down. Write these down, sis. Now, number 1, wear your faja. I'm gonna say this like a broken record. Wear your faja even after surgery, 2 years later, 3 years later. Baby, if you want that snatch look, wear your faja. Trust me. 2, work out and eat a high protein diet. Try to be kind to your body, especially through diet and exercise. Remember, it is a balance. If you are fueling your body with bad foods, then your results are going to be altered because you're not nourishing your body in the way that you need. So diet and exercise is key to keeping that body snatched and looking chef's kiss, right and tight. 3, get lymphatic drainage massages. Trust me, your body will thank you. And last but not least, be kind to yourself. This is a journey. You're doing something for yourself. And while getting a mommy makeover was super dangerous, I have 2 little ones, and I knew that I always wanted to do it, but I definitely knew that going under the knife was a huge risk for myself. And while I made that decision, I also realized that throughout this 2-year journey, one of the things that I really trained my brain was to love myself. You're going to come across so many women who have had their body done, and their results are gonna look different than yours. And you're gonna probably start thinking in your head, well, why is my waist not snatched like hers? Or why does my hips don't look like hers? Or why does my BBL don't look like hers? Y'all, I promise you, when you make this decision and you decide to go under the knife and you choose the doctor that you choose, be kind to yourself through the process of the journey and learn to love the results that you have, okay? Like I said, at the end of the day, if you decide to alter your results again, that's up to you. Girl, I'm never gonna tell you to not do something that you love, but just understand that going into this process, nothing is perfect. You can't achieve perfection. Some people try, but they're still gonna always want more. And I just want you to be kind to yourself if you choose this journey. Even after you've chosen this journey, be kind to yourself, because that is all that matters. You look beautiful, you feel beautiful, and baby, you paid for some beautiful results. So enjoy that process. Ultimately, a mommy makeover can be life-changing, but it's not the end of the road.